I'm here at the Textile Show, and I'm speaking to, what is your name?
Larry Gonzalez.
Larry Gonzalez, and there's nothing special about that. It spells as it sounds, right?
Yeah, with an S at the end, not a Z.
Ah, with an S, thank you. What is your name?
Mindy Gonzalez.
Mindy Gonzalez. Are you related? Is this your daughter?
Actually, my wife for 35 years.
Okay. So I see that you have a product here called Retro Clean. What does Retro Clean do?
Retro Clean is designed to remove age stains out of vintage fabrics. Not only stains that are created by age, but by
so age stains not only, but age stains created by other kind of things.
Sure, there's a lot of things that can cause an age stain. Where age stain is kind of a wide spread.
So what are the other things besides age that can cause
nicotine that comes in from a smoky environment can get
so
in the fabric.
Nicotine would be an age stain?
Well, it
or
can,
it
be
stain?
something that can affect a vintage fabric that's been around for a while.
So anything that can affect a vintage fabric would be called an age. Age stain is like a generic term that covers a lot of different.
Right.
Okay.
And it's good for any washable fabric.
But how about just focusing here on the kind of things that we would have here?
Sure.
What are the kind of fabrics that'd be good for what we have here?
Well, for instance, some of these vendors have napkins and they have hankies. This hanky here was the one up here in the picture. It had oil stains that had leached into it from a cedar chest.
Oil stains. So
wood oils. And sometimes if you lay a piece of fabric on a wood shelf, for instance, the acids can come up into the wood and yellow or brown the piece of fabric. It's very good on those types of stains. Takes out mold and mildew. Okay. This one here was a 1930s quilt top that had pretty bad water damage to it. This is the piece that you're looking at right in front of you here. It's from the 30s. And then, as I said, on just basic age stains, sometimes when you have something in a trunk, it just will turn yellow.
So let me ask you this. What are some of the most challenging stains that it will get out that the competing products won't be able to get out?
Well, I don't know that I don't know every other product that's out there, obviously.
Well, I don't mean every other single product.
Sure.
But is there something that your product can do that the others can't do?
I don't know that there's really that many products like ours on the market to compare it to.
For example,
I think the mildew and the mold is one thing. Like that one showed. I don't know a lot of things that get that out.
well, let's say for example, they might use OxyClean and they might use Biz and products like that.
Sure.
And I'm wondering, well, maybe they can do yours can do something that they can't do. Is there anything that
the thing with
comes to mind?
OxyClean, for instance, it's kind of a product that's designed to do everything. You degrease your engine all the way to taking care of your kitty or stains and things. So it has a lot of products in it. Retro Clean, the main ingredient is sodium perborate, and it's sodium perborate is the active ingredient.
Say that a little slower. Sodium
Perborate.
Would you spell that?
Perborate.
And what is that?
Sodium perborate is a soda ash-based product, okay? And it's a much more pure form of a product here. So this, with some people, and again, things that we're told by other customers, with OxyClean sometimes they get a bit of a yellow tinge afterwards. Other people have had very good luck with it. So maybe it's a combination. Some people will maybe mix Biz and OxyClean or try different things. Some people say lemon's the way to go. There's all kinds of ideas out there, but this is a very nice product because it's controlled, and you use about 3 to 4 tablespoons per gallon of warm water. You create a solution that you immerse the item into. You let it sit for 24 to 48 hours, and somewhere between 24 and 48 hours it will have its reaction and basically go from this to this.
So 24 to 48 hours. So there's no risk of having material soaking for as long as 2 days.
No. As a matter of fact, this is a 30s piece of material here that weathered it just fine. And we've had thousands of quilts now. We're pretty well known in the quilting community. Thousands of quilts have been soaked in this product and had great luck. One thing that you have to be very careful of anytime you get a fabric wet is that it's color fast, of course, because warm water without anything in it will make a piece of fabric bleed if the dyes aren't color fast. So, we tell people to try and maybe get a white washcloth, get very warm water, and maybe wipe those areas first to see if the color's transferring, and then they know if they have a problem or not. But that aside, You just immerse it, keep it immersed. It's very important to keep it immersed and leave it.
So how old is this product?
Mindy started actually marketing this in 2004 on the internet and selling it to consumers since then around the world.
So Mindy, did you invent this product?
I learned about it from my quilt teacher probably 15 years ago.
I see.
And she used to distribute it to us just in quilt class. And it was very hard to attain, to get the...
It was hard to get this?
It was hard to get
Why
the
was
product.
Why was it so hard to get? It made it in short
I'm not
supplies?
really sure
or?
how she got it, but I used to have to go to a pharmacist and order it.
Was it called Retro Clean at the time, or did it have another name?
That's ours.
What it used? Oh, so you buy this product. So Retro Clean is like yours. So you put your own label on this other thing. So how long have you had the label of Retro Clean?
2004.
Oh, okay. Ever since you. So about
Retro
8
Clean.
years or so. Now, is this what you do for a living? Is this like a full-time business?
Pretty much, yeah. This is it. I also teach quilting, and I do besides that. I teach quilting, a little bit of eBay, but this is our main business.
I see. And are you considering other products, or is this the sole product that you're interested in?
Yeah, we're going to have just a delicate wash coming out soon.
Oh, a delicate. Now,
Yeah.
so this is breaking news here. When do you think your delicate wash will come out?
Within the month.
Within the month. So by March,
That will be called retro wash.
so there'll be retro wash. And now what would be the distinction between retro wash and retro clean?
Well, Retro Clean is a soap.
Uh-huh.
It's designed to do the specific thing that we've been talking about. Retro Wash will be a very mild detergent type product that you can do for hand washing.
So you can wash your hands with it.
Well, not wash your hands, but wash
Wash your delicate items.
Wash vintage fabrics. Wash your quilts, your doilies, your.
And when you wash
linens
it, you mean
and
like
things.
washing the washing machine?
No,
or
washing the hand washing. You're washing the sink type of thing. So it's more for your delicates that you wouldn't want to put in the washing machine, right? So it's going to be just a very delicate way to safely wash your
And
vintage
how much
fabrics.
will it cost?
It's going to have a very similar price point. It'll be about $15 a pound, but it's going to make it's a very concentrated product, so they'll make about 120 gallons. Out of a
So
pound.
for $15, you can get 120 gallons of that.
Correct.
Well, great.
And just one last thing, we took this quilt from a show, Road to California, we bought last year. You can see the dramatic difference it made after one application.
I can see.
And the colors started to come back. There's a lot of people, like I said, have a lot of different ideas about how to try to achieve dealing with a lot of these stains, but this is a very controlled, safe way to do it. It's a very environmentally safe way to do it too. After the product runs its course, all that's left behind is soda ash after it's finished, so it's very safe to introduce to the environment. We recommend a lot of times people will do it in a bucket outside because the sunshine actually will keep the water warmer. The item's always immersed, but the sunshine will keep the water warmer, which quickens the activation. And after
And so if you do that, is it wise to have it soaking for the 48 hours, or should you have less time if it's in the sun?
No, it can still stay out there for the 48 hours. But the nice thing about it, when you're all done, all that's left in the water is soda ash at that point, and you can just dump it out in your flower bed or your
So
lawn.
it's safe to.
It's completely safe for the environment.
I see. Well, great. So can I assume they can contact you by going to retroclean.com?
Correct.
Okay.
And we're available